Hi. So, just really quick, I want to take this back to the Venezuelan drug boats, right? The ones that Trump was bombing out of the water. Let me say this, though, the alleged drug boats, because Trump never provided a single ounce of proof that there were drugs on those boats. We don't know that for a fact. Yet, he still bombed them out of the water anyway. There were around 150 Venezuelans that ended up dying because of these attacks, because we were blowing up these boats, right? And we were doing this in international waters. So a couple things I just kind of want to address real quick. First of all, we have no right to be bombing people out of international waters. It's considered a war crime. Second of all, what we should have done is intercept them once they make it into U.S. waters. We can commandeer their boat. We can see if they have drugs, anything on it. If they do, great. Confiscate the drugs, due process, send them back to their country. Problem solved. We don't kill drug dealers. In the United States, if you get busted on the street for selling drugs, what's going to happen to you? You're going to get arrested. You're going to go to court. You have due process. You know, you might do some jail time depending on what the drug was, how much you had, and who you were selling it to. But we don't kill you. We don't kill drug dealers. So if we're not going to do that for Americans, what gives us the right to do it for Venezuelans? Americans don't have any more right to their lives than Venezuelans do. We're all equal. We have no reason to be killing them. Last thing I want to say, and this is going to be the very unpopular part, America has a problem with accountability. We are all adults. Venezuelans may bring drugs into this country, but they are not forcing you to take it. That is a choice you make for yourself, knowing full well there could be adverse reactions to doing so. You could die from an overdose. If something like that were to happen, God forbid, who's responsible for that? The person that chose to put the drugs in their body. So therefore, killing Venezuelans, you're not saving hundreds and thousands of Americans because they're not killing Americans. If Americans are dying from drug overdose, it's because that American put those drugs in their body. They have to own their decision, own the consequences. Okay? And one more thing, and I promise I'll be done. And just because you cut off one source of drugs, they're still coming in from other places. And even if you could cut off the flow of drugs from international waters completely, they're still being manufactured within the U.S. Addicts don't stop being addicts because you remove their source. They find another source. So you could actually be doing more harm to them because now you're forcing them to use a substance that they're not familiar with and they may not have a tolerance to. So you're actually increasing the likelihood of adverse reactions or death. What we should be doing to help drug addicts overcome their addictions, get them in rehab, let's come up with different programs to help Americans. If you truly want to save American lives, then you do it from America, and you do it by helping the American that is sick. You don't just leave them. Kill Venezuelans, eliminate those drugs. That American is still going to get high somewhere on something because the problem is the addiction. And I'm done. Have a good day.